My name is Julia, I'm an astrologer, and today I'm going to tell you the horoscope on June 2020. So let's start. Aries. Aries have a very interesting period of time, and the first planet that will be retrograde, it's Mercury from 18 of June, and it will be in the zodiac sign Cancer. So Mercury will be in your first house. Mercury in first house, it gives you an influence to review your plans on family. That is what I was telling the previous time in my horoscopes, and this time the retro Mercury gives you an influence to change your plans, about family, about your house also, and about, for example, your husband or your wife, or you will decide to get married. So you can change different things and look through some of your plans. Also, you can decide to buy a new house, and do not do it in retro Mercury, because you have a chance not to find what you want. It also could be. Also, the first house is your comfort, how you feel yourself, if it is comfortable for you to live in this house, in this place, or somewhere else, or it's also connected with everything that brings you comfort. So retro Mercury gives you to review all these parts of your life that is going on. The next planet that will be in your third house, it's Venus. Venus in your third house will be direct from 25th of June. Retro Venus in your third house gives you that comfort, that and your thoughts also that I was telling my previous horoscopes for you. It gives you a chance to review your dreams, your thoughts also. It's a time when you can change your mind. Like, you can think that your thoughts are not reasonable, for they are like you feel a fault for something that you are thinking about. So it's not a good way. Just try to understand what brings you happiness. Venus is happiness in your third house. It's also connected with your clients, your business, with everyone to whom you speak, and with whom you talk. The third planet will be retrograde. It's a long-going planet, Neptune. Neptune will be in your 12th house, and it will be retrograde from 23rd of June. Venus in retro Venus in your 12th house, it's like a big influence of society, of your social area, of social people, social surround, that brings you review what you hear from someone, what information is going from outside to you, for example, brings you comfort. It's also not a very good time to plan some things connected with your government, like documents. Also, it takes taxes in the 12th house, and some criminal things also connected with law. So the Neptune in 12th house is a time to let all the things go from your life. Like, it's a time to review once more and to finish it. The 12th house is the house of finishing something. It's the last house of your horoscope. Taurus. Mercury for Taurus will be in your third house. And Mercury in third house, it's a house of this planet that gives you an ability to plan. So retro Mercury will be from 18th of June, and retro Mercury gives you to review your plans and to review, for example, your relatives that are not living with you. So if the first house is a house of your family, with whom you live, so the third house is a house of your relatives that are living somewhere in your country, somewhere in other town, for example. And also, it's a time to review your plans. Also, it could be some problem with your clients, but try to change your behavior. Maybe you will have a wish to make your mood bad, for example, or not to plan very good, or to have some conscious mind. The next planet is Venus. Venus will be in your second house, and Venus in your second house, in the house of money, of your resources, of your energy resources also, what you invest somewhere. And Venus will be direct from 25th of June. The direct Venus gives you a chance to feel easier, to feel more happy, and to understand your thoughts more, to believe yourself more. Venus, it's like your thoughts, your personal thoughts, what you are thinking. And the next planet is Neptune. Neptune in your 11th house. It's a house of your friends, for your colleagues at work, and people with whom you are working with, and also it's a planet of your friends, it's a house of your friends. And Neptune in this house, when it will be retrograde, gives you a chance to review. It's like people can say you something, give some thoughts, they're thinking they are good. And it's a time to see the real faces of your friends, for example, also. The next sign is Gemini. For Gemini, Neptune will be in the second house, and it's a house of money. It's like you can review the plans for your money, for your resources, for what you give your power, your personal power, your moral power, and also your money. Retro Mercury will be from 18th of June also. The next planet that is going from retrograde to direct, it will be in the 25th of June. It's Venus. Venus will be in your first house. Venus in your first house, it's your personal thoughts. It's what are you thinking and what are you planning, like for future, your plans, what are you going to do. You also can meet a person you will love, and you can reach this person's heart, for example. It's also a time for retro Venus till the 25th of June. It's a time when you can meet someone, and when Venus is going to direct, it's a time to understand what is going to be in future. Cancer, the next sign. Mercury for Cancer will be in the first house, and it will be retrograde from 18th of June. It will be in your first house, in your zodiac sign Cancer, and it gives you an ability to review your plans, like it's your behavior, it's what are you doing, how are you planning. Venus will be direct in your 12th house in Gemini. It will be from 25th of June. Venus in the 12th house, it's a time to feel happiness about you have finished already something, and it's perfect. It's perfect when you feel yourself comfortable. Like before this time, I told you that retro Venus is giving you like bad thoughts, and when you struggle for something with your government or taxes or everything connected with the 12th house, the house that gives you to end something, to finish. And anyway, the highest point of Venus is Neptune. Who knows, who learns astrology? And Neptune will be in your 9th house. Neptune will be retrograde from the 23rd of June. And it's a time to change your destiny. It's when you can change everything in your life. It's like you feel yourself as good as you can. But retro Neptune, it's a very long-going planet, and it can give you different thoughts from outside, from other people, when you can understand what is reasonable for you, what brings you success also. The ninth house also a time to review your plans. But anyway, with retro Neptune, please do not feel depression. For example, for your study, for your education, or you don't want to pass exams, or you don't want to do something, or you feel very bad, try to bring yourself comfort, and it will help you. Anyway, it will help you. I promise. I know what I'm talking. Leo. The next sign is Leo, dear Leo. So Mercury will be in your 12th house. The Mercury in your 12th house will be retrograde from the 18th of June also, as for every sign. And Mercury gives you a little time to think, let's say, a little time to finish something. The 12th house is the house that finishing all the cycle. It's the last house, like the last hour in clocks also. And it's time to understand your plans. It's not a very good way when retro Mercury to, for example, to open your business and to pay taxes, because you can have some problems, or it will be slowly, very slow. It will move slowly. So retro Mercury can give it, but you know, when Mercury is going retrograde, so it's going slowly. Retro planet, it's a planet that moving very slow. It's like going slower than other planets. So this is a time to understand what you have to finish. The next planet is Venus. Venus in your 11th house. Venus in your 11th house, it's understand what your friends, who are they, and what they can give you, also your colleagues, and problems. With all that, we'll finish we'll be going to finish from the 25th of June. Venus is going to be direct, and your thoughts will be more positive, let's say. Okay, the last planet I want to tell you about, it's Neptune. Neptune is going to be retrograde. It's a very long-going planet. It has a cycle about 165 years. And retro Neptune from the 23rd of June will be in your 8th house. 8th house, it's a house of your wishes, of your also your money, your electronic money. It's not cash. And the 8th house is a house of investments also. So Venus, it's not also as a planet that we can say it's a planet of money. It's a planet of well-being. And when everything is very okay and very good, so you can feel, wow, like you are very feel a big impression with something. Okay, the next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, from the 18th of June, Mercury will be retrograde in your 11th house. It's when you can plan something about of your production, when you connected with industry, you have business in industry. Also, it's connected with clients, your goals at the 11th house, and also with your internet. When you change your way how to plan, how to do, so it's a time when you will feel like everything is going very slow. So try to understand it and to change your behavior, and to change your behavior with other people. So that's about how you will reach a success. So you will take not the worst part of Mercury, of your behavior, of your plans, but you will try to do it quickly. Anyway, the next planet is Venus. Venus will be in your 10th house, and Venus in your 10th house gives you a chance to feel success. And this success will be from the 25th of June. So what I was telling before about Venus in the 10th house, a house of happiness, a house of goals, a house of career. So now it's going to be very easy in career, in your work, in your job, with your goals, etc. And the last planet is Neptune. Neptune will be in your 7th house. It's a house of new starts, of new ways, of marriage, for example. And Neptune will be retrograde in this house from the 23rd of June. Anyway, Neptune is a social planet. It's the same as Venus in some way, like the highest point of Venus, the highest part of you, how better to say, of Venus, and it gives you like a new vision on different things. Retro means that you are going to past, and you change your mind, you heard some thoughts from other people. So try to understand what is true or not. And if you feel that you can't reach a success, pay attention to maybe work more, to review more your plans, and then you will feel more happier with that. Libra. For Libras, Mercury will be in your 10th house, and it brings you a time to rethink about your success and what brings you this success. It's when plans are going slowly and because you have to review. So, for example, new project is not beginning because you have to change your plans, to review the documents, to review what are you going, like your plan, your work, your things, your behavior, also your clients, how you connect with someone, and how you speak to someone and to whom also. The next planet is Venus. Venus will be in your 9th house, and Venus in the 9th house will be direct from the 25th of June. So it's a time when you will feel easier, much easier. Why you will feel easier? Because Venus will be direct and it brings you the way to understand what is in your destiny. For example, how you have chosen your education and your specialize, and for example your work, your job, or it's also the 9th house is the house of abroad. If you decided before to go somewhere, it's a time to do it. Well, if you see the success in this time. Anyway, Neptune, the highest point of Venus in astrology, so Neptune is the same thought, the same happiness, but in social life. So Venus brings you the time to feel happier, to feel easier, and to think easier. It's a time when you start to believe in yourself again. Retro Neptune. Neptune in your 6th house, the house of health, the house of work, your business. Neptune will be retrograde from the 23rd of June. It's also a way of hard times. So try to this time to do all the parts when you need to start. Like you decided to open something, to do it till the Neptune will be retrograde. I told it the previous time in my horoscope, and from this time it's a way for hard working. And harder you work, the more you will reach when the Neptune will be direct again. So it's like a slowly moving everything connected with your work, your job, your health. Scorpion. For Scorpio, Mercury will be in your 9th house. The Mercury in your 9th house also brings you the time to rethink, and it will start from the 18th of June. Mercury will be in your 9th house from this time, so will be retrograde. And it's a way to change your destiny. Where are you going? Why are you going? It's also connected with abroad. It's like a time to not to buy tickets to go somewhere. So it could be problems with documents, for example, to go by plane. So a trip could be harder. So everything connected with it, and also with your education, your exams. If you are a student, it's the same. Venus will be in your 8th house. Venus in your 8th house will be direct from the 25th of June. Venus will be in Gemini. If you know your horoscope, you know the sphere that has an influence for you. Venus in your 8th house. It's a time to feel happiness again about your investments, your wishes, about your money, your finance. So it's a good time. Wait it till 25th of June. The next planet is Neptune. Neptune will be in your 5th house, and Neptune in the 5th house will be retrograde from the 23rd of June, and also it will be in the sphere of love in the 5th house. It's a sphere of love, of children, and your self-realization. It's a time when you can do something, and if you also connected with art or you paint, so you can have this inspiration to do something. And retro Mercury from the 23rd of June is giving you like you have to struggle with society. So try to believe yourself more than to believe someone. It will be the main advice. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, Mercury will be in the 8th house. Mercury in the 8th house is giving will be retrograde from the 18th of June, and retro Mercury gives you a way to review your finance, to review your finance connected with, for example, with credits, with loans, different, and for example, mortgage. It's like a time you can review all the debts anyway, and to finish your deals. Also, it's a house of electronic money, not cash, and you can plan something interesting if you want. So it's like going to past, to thinking again, and to return for the present. Venus will be in your 7th house, and it will be direct from the 25th of June. Venus in direct movement gives you a way to start something, something new, new project, new deals, new everything. The 7th house is the house of what we start something new. And Neptune will be retrograde in your 4th house, the house of relatives, your family. It's a house with whom you live with someone. Also, it's a house of your comfort, and it will be retrograde from the 23rd of June. And it's a time to understand that other people can change your life. People you don't know, someone's thoughts, someone's mind. So try to believe yourself more than to believe anyway someone. So believe only yourself, I tell you. It will be the best. The best to understand, to plan, to buy houses. Believe only yourself and your relatives, because other people can get a very bad influence for you. And you will think after that, oh, why I did it? For what? The next sign is Capricorn. For Capricorn, Mercury will be in your 7th house. The Mercury in your 7th house will be retrograde from the 18th of June, and it's moving you to start something, and then from the 18th of June to review something again you have started. It's a planet of your planning, of your personal planning, and of your personal behavior. So do not accept, please, Mercury as something very bad. I do not know why I was going to tell you, especially for you, for Capricorn. Okay, it's also not a very good time to sign documents if you are going to get married. So maybe if you are start to marry, wait till Mercury will be direct. And if you are going to finish your marriage, so it's a good time to finish something, but not to start. Neptune will be in your 3rd house, and it will be retrograde from the 23rd of June. So it's going also in your 3rd house in Pisces. So Mercury in your 3rd house, retro Mercury, gives you a way to have some problems with clients, with other people with whom you speak and with whom you communicate. So anyway, other people can change your way. You can tell you, for example, you are thinking not right, you can do something else, or everything in this way, or everything in this way, so believe only yourself, and you will be like a winner of jackpot. The next sign is Aquarius. Dear Aquarius, this horoscope is also for you. Retro Mercury will be in your 6th house. Retro Mercury in your 6th house will be from 18th of June, and it's a time to review your health, to understand. For example, if you took some medicines before, you have to review what you were doing before, your health, how you feel, and how it's going on. Especially, it's like the 6th house, the house of your health, of your illnesses, your child illnesses. And also it's a house of work. It's like a time to review your own plans, but try not to make yourself problems with retro Mercury. So it's very important also. The next planet for you is Venus. Venus will be your 5th house. Venus in your 5th house is the house of, as I told, it's a house of children, it's a house of love, it's a house of your self-realization, of your business also, like your self-realized person in business. It also will be 5th house. And it will be direct from 25th of June. So it's a time when you feel more comfortable. And if you did something for you to move, not to move forward, so now you can reach it. Reach your wishes, your plans connected with what brings you happiness also. Neptune, the last planet, Neptune in your 2nd house, in the house of money. I also have Neptune right now, transit Neptune in my 2nd house, and it will be retrograde from the 23rd of June. Retro Neptune in your 2nd house, it's a time to move very hard and to move very quickly. It's a house of money, of your resources and everything. So pay attention to your health. Pay attention to what you give people. It's not also you give money for someone. It's also when you pay too much time to someone and you pay attention on everything that it's not very reasonable for you. It's a sphere of your resources, of your moral, energy resources, of your health. So do not pay it too much, like for nothing, on other people. So do what is exactly reasonable for you and believe only yourself. Only you are right. The last sign is Pisces. For Pisces, Mercury will be in the 5th house. It's a house of love, of and different things connecting with children, your self-realization also. Mercury gives you a way to re-understand, to replan all the things that are going on. It's also will be retrograde Mercury from 18th of June. Retro Mercury, it's reviewing your plans connecting with your children, your self-realization, with your art. For example, if you're an artist in somewhere. Anyway, the next planet is Venus. Venus will be in your 4th house. It's a house of your relatives, and it will be direct from the 25th of June. It's also a time when you can say, it's okay, now I feel myself comfortable and my thoughts are right and I can believe myself. So believe yourself. We'll say again, Venus will be direct from the 25th of June. Then the last planet is Neptune. Neptune is in your 1st house and it's going on till the 2025 year. And from the 23rd of June, Neptune will be retrograde, and it gives you a way to review your plans for success, your own plans. What are you thinking, what are you planning, and what is going in your mind. So reach it and believe only yourself. Do not accept someone's thoughts in someone's mind or who told you like it's very right, it's very true. So believe only yourself and you will be happier. So it was the last sign. I will write all the planets and all the periods when it's direct and retrograde in this video below in the description. So check it. Also, I will write time codes for every sign. also in comments. So check it. I wish you good luck, I wish you happiness, and I wish you believe in yourself. If you want a consultation from me, I also believe my phone number, my Facebook, my Instagram, also in description you will find this information, and you can type me a message and we will talk. So comments, press likes if you like this video. It was you versus Julia. Goodbye.